Tutte le religioni sono un cammino per arrivare a Dio.
Because every religion is a way to arrive at God.
Sono, dirò una comparazione, sono come diverse lingue, diversi idiomi per arrivare lì.
Sort of a comparison, an example would be they're sort of like different languages in order to arrive at God.
Ma Dio è Dio per tutti.
But God is God for all.
E come Dio è Dio per tutti, noi siamo tutti figli di Dio.
And if God is God for all, then we're all sons and daughters of God.
Ma il mio Dio è più importante del tuo.
But my God is more important than your God.
È vero quello?
Is that true?
C'è un solo Dio lì. E noi sono idiomi, cammino, lingue per arrivare a Dio.
There's only one God, and each of us is a language, so to speak, in order to arrive at God.
Qualcuno è musulmano, qualcuno ma sono diversi cammini.
There are different paths.
It seems like there's another tradition or another religion that actually agrees with the Pope. Unlike Christians that believe there's only one way into heaven, another tradition known as Sanatana Dharma, or better known as Hinduism, actually has these teachings of teaching their followers that you should go out there and seek every religion and see what works for you based on your level of consciousness. So there is not one way to making it into heaven. And this is something that irrates Christians, because for Christians it's either you're with me or you're against me. And so if you listen to what Lewis said, he said that there's going to come down to two religions. There's going to be Christianity and Hinduism. But it seems like Hinduism is making its way into the church, in which Christians will call Hindus teaching New Age because of their ignorance. They're not realizing that what is making its way into the church, what you will call a progressive Christian, is a Christian that actually follows the Vedic path, the path of Hinduism. Because in Hinduism, there's not just one way into the divine. Lord Krishna says that I am the true self in every living heart. 1 Corinthians 3:16 says, you are the temple of God and God dwells inside of you. So yes, this idea of oneness that Christians will call New Age is actually something that you can learn from the Bible, that you can learn from many other traditions, that is actually not New Age. It actually predates Christ. For the Pope to say this, even though it's infuriating a lot of church followers, this is actually the truth. You can even look at Buddhism. Buddhism says that we are all one, that we are all connected, but in a very practical way. It doesn't have to be in a metaphysical and a spiritual way. Let's use common sense. If you look at the way that this body functions, it is dependent upon other things for its existence. I do not exist without a tree. I do not exist without certain temperatures. I do not exist without the help of others. What I am, which is right now is a YouTuber making videos, I don't exist without the camera. I don't exist without this microphone. So this identity that I have, a YouTuber, is dependent upon others. It's dependent upon different minds. It's dependent upon people to watch these videos. It's dependent upon YouTube to have a platform for me to use, for allowing me to making videos. So no, I don't exist independent of the world. I don't exist independent of you. My job, my income comes from other people. Everything that I have comes from others. My ideas, my house, my money, my health. So in some way, shape or form, in a literal sense, in a more practical way, we are all interconnected. It doesn't have to be physically, it doesn't have to be metaphysically, but I do believe that metaphysically we are all one. This is not the point that I'm trying to push out here. The Catholic Church seems like it's opening its door to other ideas, to other philosophies, and it seems like it is going to help the world evolve.